Hello guys, this is Lowtech Gaming here. So I want to dedicate the well, let me just start explaining. So, you're probably wondering why it's turn 89, why the Cadian sector is, here, why we have it unlocked, and why Medusa is also taken as well. The reason for this is because the game itself decided to corrupt my video files, so essentially something went wrong with recording the video files via Shadow Play, and they were all buggy as hell, essentially. Well, they would flicker in and out between the background and then what was going on, on screen, essentially. So I couldn't use them, essentially, and while I wouldn't mind having to play through all that again, I had, after completing all 140, actually no, it's about an hour and 40 minutes worth of gameplay or so, I took the liberty of saving over my previous save file. So there's no way for me to go back, which sucks. So, we'll just have to continue from here, because the only other alternative is for me to play the entire campaign again from the beginning. But to summarize what happened, essentially we went to Medusa. Tristan said, "Hey, you know who'd be a really good leader? You would." And my guy was like, "You know what? I think you're right." So then he goes all the way back to the Sentinel world, where we killed the Pharaoh, the Unbroken, and now we're in control of all the Necron forces. We are, we have controlled the Lone Star, the Necron Starbase, which I will be upgrading to hell because that's a lot of resources. But on top of that, essentially we now have two different missions. The first is to recover battle plan from the Eldar, so we can find out that the craft world is up here and we can murder it horribly. The second, and I just know that because I played the Imperial campaign, it's probably going to be in the same spot. The second is the second floor of Cadia, where we are tasked with taking over this system, and this system over here, Cadia proper. I've already launched Incursion, as you can see. I have taken over 3 of the systems. I think I might also launch, actually no, I'm a little hesitant now. Because when you play through something like this, you get into a situation where you kind of get, well, there's two things. The first one is the fact that this is actually using the current update. So, as of the 26th or so, which should be yesterday, the second update went live or so, which changes boarding and also makes a huge amount of different changes to the campaign, which is kind of cool. I kind of want to find a way to mod this game so I can give 2,000 points worth of ships, but that's neither here nor there. Anywho, so because of the update, things have changed quite radically. And what I mean by that is that the Tyranids are an actual threat now. Yeah, I know. Like, literally, the problem that I had with the previous Tyranid build was the fact that the Tyranids would never stick with their Synapse ship. They would instead send it up forward, making it easier to actually destroy them. This was actually a Tyranid base, and I easily took over with taking minimal casualties. The problem is that this force over here is actually quite significant and quite troublesome because of the fact that with the new Tyranid AI, I literally can't do anything against these guys without getting absolutely murdered. So, because I think when I initially started playing, in order to with the current build, I went in here with 3 fleets and oh, I'm gonna take these guys out easily. That didn't happen. I took extensive losses. I even lost an entire fleet. Granted, the fleet was a little depleted to begin with, so I only had 3 ships, a battlecruiser, a cruiser, and an escort. But I lost an entire fleet, so I'm not sure if I even want to attack this now. So I'm gonna hold off on that. What is it? Because I think I sent this fleet over. I think it was actually... I think it might have been this force over here that was destroyed. Though, granted... Actually, no. You know what? Screw it. Because time is of the essence right now, because we have so many different invasions coming in, that I'm just going to go ahead and do this anyway. I like how it went from, hey, you know what, I'm not going to do this, to, hey, you know what, would this really be that bad of an idea? So yeah, we are going to send this depleted force, which should be enough to actually take them on. We'll also take advantage of this deployment order, so we can determine which forces we actually send. So what I can do is I can go ahead and deselect all these guys and make sure I take at least a couple forces from each side, which is actually really nice. This is a really good feature. Wish we had this during launch, but I'm just glad it's here, really. So we will take this battle cruiser, we'll take this battle cruiser, we'll take these two escorts, we'll take... sure, we'll take this battle cruiser as well. Can I? No, doesn't really matter. I don't have enough for that. And what is it? Short. So we have a total of 3 battle cruisers, 2 escorts, and a cruiser. Confirm. Really like this. This is really good. Alright. Really wish we had this in the Imperial campaign, but that's in the past now. Gotta move forward. Now, so in order to get this to work, I had to completely uninstall the game and reinstall it, essentially, and then I needed to test it multiple different times to make sure that it even bloody worked. It was mind-numbingly terrible how many steps I had to go through in order to get this game to function properly. But alas, here we are. This is actually a good amount of firepower. I like this. Though this little piece of debris is kind of blocked by the line of fire. I'm gonna set up a... I'm gonna have a escort focused defense. And we'll have these set for this. No, because we need to generally break into the system anyway, so I don't want to have my back vulnerable to Tyranid incursions and attacks, so I need to go forward anyway. Which is fine. Actually kind of makes me, because I did, what is it? I think I recorded, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, this nonsense here. They're actually in formation. Just have to hold our ground here. The light cruisers will hit us first. So we can take them out relatively quickly, we should be fine. I have any stasis bombs. Idea because of the fact that we're now going to have to deal with boarding actions without the ability to awaken warriors, don't draw good enough. We're just going to hold the line here. Mark all targets. So our escort is no more. Gotta keep firing. Look at that guy's guns. Not his guns, his claws. more scalps in the foe.
Ready to serve.
So far so good. I'm not going to install this until... Oh, that's it. Would like to hold off on that. Ah, that sucks. Not really. There we go. Oh, those are the synapse shit. Nice.
Engaging weaponry.
Come on, man. Oblivion.
Internal damage registered.
Oh, that went swimmingly well. I think they might have another...
Reaching engagement velocity.
Isn't that all acid? Isn't that turning apart my ships? It is.
I serve your glory.
How long does it last? Because I don't want to change my formation. I'm just lazy.
Reaching engagement velocity.
You know what? Well, I guess we'll move over. The only target is going to be his... his claws. I don't see anyone else.
Ready to serve. Reaching engagement velocity.
Okay, so the main ship is over there.
All power to molten humans.
What? Why did you... Really?
They are doomed. How may I serve?
Alright.
I serve your
These guys to die faster.
ready to serve.
Just need to hang in there. Let's see if we can get away.
Reassembling coherence.
Quickly now.
I serve your glory. Initializing molten power. Structural damage.
Finish off that guy now.
Ready to serve.
Yeah, that escort may be a little lost.
Let's hold silence. Reconfigure.
His claws is not...
All power
Well, I guess the benefit of having to play this battle is the fact that I guess you just have to take a stand your ground stance here in order to actually win. Which is really nice. And I guess another benefit is the fact that with those episodes gone, you can now see how the campaign has changed with the update or so. As I think, because what I was doing was I record some of the episodes beforehand, essentially, and that allows for me to actually go ahead and have episodes constantly, you know, come out, despite the fact that I'm busy with like school and work and whatnot, so I don't have to be constantly making episodes every single day or so. So yeah, on a good note or so, you can see how the update, you know, changed the campaign or so and more current events. I think the only downer is the fact that you now lost a part of the campaign due to, and what really I wouldn't have minded putting those up or so, really. Just that the distortion was really bad. Like, it was on, what is it? It was basically almost unwatchable. As it just kept on phasing in and out constantly, so I already deleted the file, so I'm not gonna put a little clip of it over here just to show you how terrible it is, because it was just not even worth keeping. But there's that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just end the turn here. I think we have all the watch. Another 2 invasions. 3 invasions. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Yeah, no, I think in the... I previously was like, hey, you know, I probably won't survive this. So I went ahead and... What is it? I went ahead and just... delayed the fleet with battle plans in order to just get a more sizable force over. Oh well, we'll see if we can win this. I think as long as we avoid the torpedoes, I think we should actually be fine. Man, that just sounds weird. So we'll hide behind the station. So most of the squadrons out to guard against those squadrons. And we'll send 2 out just for recon before half of them disappear. We're going to focus fire on their engines, because if we can slow them down, we're going to be significantly less powerful. As long as we can keep the torpedoes away. The torpedoes will absolutely eat us alive. No, because the Necron space station is actually quite powerful. It has the ability to use all its guns simultaneously at any target. Like this light cruiser is basically almost dead at this point. Okay, so we have most of the fleet spotted out. Just gonna keep anything just yet. Battle shaft. Gun on his engines. All reinforcements are showing up, but we're doing just fine. This admiral ship is about to take through. Stone focus fire on the station. guy's engines on damage.
Ready to serve.
Alright, now he's having Sally forth.
How may I serve? Energy to relocations. Relocating. Yes, my liege.
I'm about to die right here.
Ready to serve.
Ah, that guy.
Motive units fully engaged. Glory. As you command. What is your command?
Alright, just gonna finish these guys off.
Boarding successful. Flame ones are feasting. I serve your glory.
Going well. Didn't lose any ships, didn't lose the defense platforms. Well, we lost 2, but we need to lose all of them for the system to lose the coverage. So that went well. That went very well. Kind of sad that they didn't have any battle plans, so we can't get that accomplished. But other than that, yeah, that went quite well. Alright, well, I should have to defend this turn. Ah, really? Alright, so now we have a massive amount of problems here. We have 2 invasions over there, 1 invasion over there, 1 invasion over there. Every single system is being, well, with the exception of this one, but every single other system is currently being invaded in some capacity. It is absolute madness. Because I can't be everywhere. But the bulk of my force is currently trying to hold off the... or, not hold off, more like just counter the enemy. What is it? Take over the Acadian sector. I don't necessarily have the reserves to send fleets everywhere. But I do need to finish off these invasions in a short order so I don't have to constantly go back and forth, essentially. Like trying to deploy enough fleets to hold off everything, so I have to deal with that. Alright, so these 3 systems are okay. Another invasion coming in. They should be fine. Dusa, that should be fine. Yeah, it has to be platform. That should be fine. What else? This is Teresa safe. Pina, this is a little concerning. Luckily that's not gonna be a problem for like another 2 turns. We'll start migrating you to Bellascona to deal with this force, I suppose. Alright, so that should handle all the invasions coming in at the end of the turn. Now I have to deal with, what is it? All these Imperial forces over here. I don't want to give them a chance to actually regroup. We have a bunch of our fleets here that are unscathed, which is really good. Let's see here. Yeah, we have a good amount of forces here. You know what, so we don't have to keep a good amount of forces on our flank. We'll take some, yeah, we'll take that system right now. them any escorts to screen our assault. By 1. Alright, so commit you, and you to assaulting this system over here. You need more troops. Not too concerned about that. I would like a good screening fleet, though. Send you to the system to capture it. It's only a 600-point fleet. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and... You know what, we'll send... No, because these are Mechanicus forces. They're much harder to deal with than anyone else. We don't have enough to reinforce this position now. It's only 2,000. Ah, that's quite a bit. Continue to hold that position. I do want to sally forth a little bit. Just don't have the forces to do so. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Because, well, this will be easier than having to take on that in a station. What is it? Ah, fine, I want to attack. My heart is telling me to attack, but in my heart I know it's wrong. That sounded weird. Let's see here. Because I want to keep on pressing the attack, essentially. I don't want to spend too much time trying to take over this entire sector. One fleet could not. Well, actually, no, it would not. Because they'll have reinforcements coming in as well. Ah, fudge. You know what, we'll hold off on assaults for now, so just gather our fleets here and we'll make a counterattack shortly. Depending on how well things go, I suppose. Alright, so let's go ahead and teach the Eldar the meaning of, I don't know, existing in a galaxy where we exist. Which is obviously a crime. Alright, so if we lose any of these ships over here, most likely we'll lose it. Yeah, because if we lose the battleship, we lose that. Well, no. Okay, so that's good. So we have a good amount of redundant ships for the battle, so we don't get any fleets wiped from this engagement. They're unfortified, so it should be fine. I think just a couple more turns of gathering back some fleet strength will be able to move forward. Hopefully they have battle plans here. I think that might give me the renown necessary to build a defense platform or so. Now we'll have a highly centralized force here. We'll wait until they engage us first. Disperse. Go ahead and send out some fighters. Actually, no, wait. Oh wait, these are craft world. So I don't think they. Yeah, they don't cloak. Talk to them. Engines. Let's see what they have. Oh, there are times when I'm playing multiplayer, I'm just like, wait, why can't I? Okay, they do have plans. Yes, awesome. Our priority target is to capture those plans. You must steal the plans. Sound like a bunch of
I serve your glory.
70s rebels or something. Could just use the starburst. We'll just wait until the other squadron's within range. Because I don't think our squadron's going to win, and no, they're not.
How may I serve?
Need to get them plans.
I am the dynasty spear. What is your command?
Closer. Because they want to beat my entire fleet into the their
I am the dynasty spear.
midsection or so into their formation. Yeah, that close.
Inferior vessel sighted. Ready to serve. Inferior vessel sighted. Relocated. Shroud strike successful. Internal damage registered. I serve your glory.
Yeah, just stay with mine.
Counter swarms have breached the enemy vessel. Moving. Enemy vessel suffered critical damage. Initiates bolted. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. Ready to serve.
Reinforcements are starting to sharp.
Liege.
Finish off these guys quickly.
I am the dynasty spear. How may I serve?
The battle plan is very important. To the point where I feel like having this battle cruiser disengage just so we don't lose it.
What is your command? As you
Just gonna keep pressing the assault.
ready to serve. Moving.
Get ready to burst away in a second. Pretty sure they're gonna launch torpedoes against us.
How may I serve? Relocated.
Oh wow.
I am the dynasty spear. Escort vessel silenced. What is your command? Inevitable. Boarding successful. Brave ones are feasting.
Yep. Let's yesterday. That's the mainstay of the fleet. I could call it. Just that the Veil is not going to arrive in time to do much of anything.
Motive is fully engaged. Is your command. Drop point anchors.
You lead the way, man. I'm just gonna follow you.
Swarms have breached the enemy vessel. Relocate.
Got his engines. Got one of them at least.
I serve glory. Target damage registered. Initializing motive power. Counter-tank swarms have breached the enemy vessel. How may I serve? Boarding successful. Blade ones are feasting. Yes, my
Nice. Alright, so we got the battle plan and we took out the Eldar while suffering, I think, only the loss of a escort and a light cruiser. I don't know about you, but I would call that a bargain. As to put it mildly, so this actually does complete one of our objectives now.
How proceeds the war?
We have acquired sufficient intelligence to begin identifying the webway gate's location. Also, your recent victories have solidified your position within the royal court. Your would-be challengers are now eager to support your rule.
Nice, did we get... Okay, oh yes, awesome.
Great one. We have located the Eldari webway gate.
Excellent. I hereby issue a decree of war. We will take the fight to our ancient foe.
At once, Great One.
Okay. Well, the hell? Wait, are they here? Really? They're here. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, we got a bunch of renown, so first things first. We'll fortify this position, and fortify this position. Actually, we'll use the minefields as well. Why not? Just delay the attack so we don't have to deal with them. What else? We need ships. We need ships. We need lots and lots of ships. I haven't built a battleship in a while, so why the hell not? Battleship, escorts. So many damn battleships. Alright, so we have that. This fleet over here needs more ships. Go ahead and give him a light cruiser. Cool. Who else needs vessels? I just want to get all these fleets replenished with reinforcements while I have the money. Or should I spend the money on what? Actually upgrading these planets. Should probably do it on income because we're only at 400 right now. pretty bad, to say the least. Just spent so much already trying to get the invasion level down here. Kinda just want to, should probably just pocket some of this and just save it. That I'm definitely upgrading as soon as I can. That and the Lone Star. Alright, but I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope this one works. I'll have to check and see. But yeah, no. Alright, so when we get back, we're gonna finish destroying the Cadian system as well. With their attacks so delayed by another turn, this force will be weakened, so I'll probably send the bulk of my forces back, and then we'll probably take Dimino's binary, and actually depends on how this goes, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.